That's a grey belt required for everybody. So that's how the term called I have a lot of gray cells in my brain. Okay. So smartphone is not an evil, but how much time do you use a smartphone? That's what decides whether it is an evil force or a correct instrument for your learning. Of course, all of you must have used smartphone during COVID time. But definitely, as a student, anything more than 45 minutes to 1 hour is definitely going to have an impact on your learning capabilities. There are enough case studies done, and there are innumerable cases recorded with the doctors on excessive usage of smartphones. And how many of you have Insta pages? You all have Instagram accounts? Yes? So how many of you don't have? That's easy to answer. How many of you don't have? You don't have Instagram accounts? Okay. They're very nice. This, I don't know, this section seems to be very nice people. Okay, thank you.
I didn't have it.
Okay. So, I would like to share an incident which involved a student. This is a live example which we come across because we sit in the Cyberton police station. We know all these kind of cases. Okay, so around 5 months back, a student studying in one of the best schools in Hyderabad, he is in 11th standard. He created a Insta page. He had opened an Instagram account and invited all his batchmates in that class to join the group. Nothing wrong in it. So all the students have joined the group and they enjoy posting all kinds of messages on the page. You talk about your teachers, you talk about your friends, you talk about movies, anything you can talk on the page. So they are updating very nicely. It was nice fun. Obviously, Insta page is created for fun purpose, right? So one of the students, he posted some obscene photos of one of the girl students in the class by morphing pictures. So obviously the girl was very frightened, and for 2 days she didn't go to school, and she was giving all kinds of reasons why she is not going to school. And obviously the parents got worried, and after 2 days of pestering, she showed the Insta page to her parents. Incidentally, the girl's father is an IT employee, is in a very senior position. So he got to know who created the page and complained to the nearest police station. So obviously police took up the matter and found out. They first got the student who was created the page because he is the owner of the page. He allowed it to happen. He created the HTML page, and obviously he is the first one to be held responsible. And they also called the student and the parents who were created this, posted these obscene photos of the girl. And police have lodged a complaint because it is very heinous crime, even though they are minors. They created this, they put the case against both these kids. And obviously the boys' parents were quite worried because that will spoil their career. It will get into the police records. Whether they go to higher studies, European countries, any multinational companies you want to get into, any Indian company for that matter, if they go for a background verification check, this case will get traced out. So obviously the boys, both the boys' parents approached the police and requested them to remove the case. And they said, no, sorry, we can't remove the case. And boys' parents met the girls' parents. And the girl's father agreed to withdraw the case by taking a apology letter from both the boys. But the police did not want to withdraw the case because they said these are knowingly done. It is not unintentional crime. It is an intentional crime. It took almost 5 months for both the boys' parents to get the case removed from the police station because the police were very firm. This is not innocent people. They are done it willingly. And as a humanitarian case, after 5 months of running around, the case has been withdrawn, and the both parties have to give a apology letter to the police that they will ensure that their kids will not do this kind of mistake. This just happened less than 4 to 5 months back. And worst case, the father got transferred to Gurgaon. And he came almost 3 to 4 times along with the wife and kid to Hyderabad for this almost for 3 months continuously to get the case removed because the police said, sorry, we don't want to remove the case because this is involving fellow students. With great difficulty, the case was removed. So why I am sharing this issue, the live incident happened less than 3 to 4 months back. As a admin, you know you have the responsibility of maintaining the case and you are accountable for anything which wrong which takes place on that page. So be careful. Please do not join whoever says invite you to join this page. You don't know where you are getting into. Okay. So with that small brief of this real life incident, I would like to hand over to Prashanti. Prashanti and Durga, they both have done lot of programs at the schools and various corporates. Okay, and obviously they are much eager to read and they can speak your language. Thank you.
I'm a volunteer from SCSC. I'm not just a volunteer and a traffic volunteer, Sangamitra, and part of very many initiatives from the Cyber Commission. Today I'm here to let you all know how to use the phone and how to be careful. So we are creating more awareness because there are many. You all know like how to be careful when you are offline. When you are offline, just when you are walking on a road and like when you come in front of somebody unknown, you know how to be careful. But you are online and you don't know who you are facing. Because you need to use the social media for your day-to-day activities. So that we want you to acknowledge. Be careful, like whenever you are online, there is also risk of falling prey to the fraudster. You need to acknowledge the risks. When you are online, try to be watch out for the risks. It's not that the risk always around. But nowadays it's the more so like you have to acknowledge the risk and you have to identify the risk. And then if you are walking on a road, somebody is approaching you and you don't know him, you will be thinking why is that person walking towards you? And you be cautious. And when he approaches you and asks you for help, you let him know. But if you are asking for your personal information, you just think about giving your name or more than that. And that is like you are identifying like it's okay. He's there, he's asking, he wanted to know something. And if you feel that the person is not right, you don't give him any information. You make a decision and then you walk out from there and like you let him know that you are not a person, I don't have to give you the information. But being online, you don't know whom you are talking to, whom you are like, if it is online games and you don't know whom you are playing with. When you are doing all the online activity, any online activity, try to be careful, watch out for this, like, acknowledge the risk, identify the risk, and then make a decision of coming out. You don't have to be in touch with that person, like you don't have to be sending messages. Stop whatever that doing, you have to stop that and come out of it. Digital, you know what is a footprint, right? You leave a mark when you walk around, not on a wet floor, on a sand, whatever it is a footprint. What is digital footprint? What is digital footprint? Digital footprint is something you do online. Anything you do online. Then you buy, you watch a movie, you Google anything, you write anything, you post a picture, you post a comment, whatever it is. Anything, any work you do online is a footprint. And the footprint stays there forever. Even if you feel that, you know that you are deleting that, it stays there forever. What is the use for the digital footprint? Like you have to safeguard your digital footprint, which is most useful. The just what sir said, like the two students who were caught were afraid. The parents were afraid because it will affect their further future, whether it is for your studies or for your job. Earlier, when somebody applies for a job and all, they used to manually go check for that person's identity and all. Now there is no need for anything. Just Google it online, then you can know anything within minutes, within seconds, any information about you which you have done, not just now, like anyone has done years back, and that is very easy to get caught. The reason we are asking, like, you have to be careful, not just because what you do online and what people, others do about you, do say about you online. You will have to keep your digital identity safe. Digital footprint is a digital identity. Identity is in what you are, what you do, and what you personally that it makes a lot of difference. So you need to like how to safeguard your digital identity. What like digital footprint, like what is like? It's like what you upload about you and what others also upload about. Not just upload, write anything. That is your identity. And how can they damage like something which you, even if you're writing, commenting something which you don't have to be in that place, which is not needed, which is not appropriate at that time, that also affects your digital footprint. And somebody can impersonate. There's somebody who wants to make fault about you, like they can impersonate and write the comments in your name. So you have to be cautious about all that line. How to safeguard your digital identity? You will be having many social media accounts, and when you are creating an account, make sure that you have a very tough password. Earlier we used to say that the password is like how many characters do you use? 8 characters. But now with the AI coming up, which is hardly take a few seconds to crack the password. Make your password with 15 to 18 characters. It's a mix of alphanumerical numbers, everything. But make sure that you remember the password because it's such a long password. You can do something like which is like few lines. I like this person, and you don't have to on the keyboard if you see for I you have different uppercase, lowercase, and you can use a mix of those also, which is not that easy to crack. Make it like 15 to 18 characters. And when you are creating accounts in the social media, make sure that when you are logging in, you watch out for the privacy settings. And make sure that you give access only to the members you know. You don't have to give access every time you log into like you use many apps for games and all. There is a chance for everywhere for you to leave your print, and people there are behind like where you make use of your account and do, which is not good. So you have to make sure that you give access in that particular app also only to the members. And if you are giving, there is no need for giving access to your contact, phone, memory, camera and all. Make sure that you deactivate all those security thing. Even now, when you go back and check your account, you can remove the private setting. You can change the private setting. Make sure that you don't give access to any of those. Your camera, your contacts, your location. Switch off the location, switch off everything when not needed. When you are not using it, you better switch off your Wi-Fi. Yeah? And what you publish, and like what you publish is like what you write. It can be your personal opinion. It doesn't matter now. It might be looking at what you write now, but after like the time changes, it may not turn out good. So what you publish, anything about a movie, about a person, a friend, anything, it makes a lot of difference. So make sure when you write and when enter, please make sure that you are writing good. It's not good. It's your personal opinion. You may or may not like the other person. There's no need for you to make a comment in the public meeting. Okay? And when you are going to public places, nowadays there are many places where you get a Wi-Fi free in the airport, theaters, malls, and when you are using Wi-Fi in those places, make sure not to access any personal information. If you want to send a message, that is fine. But if you want to do a transaction using the public Wi-Fi, there are many people who are there only for the sole reason of getting the information from you. It's not that they come and talk to you and ask you. It is very easy for them to get your data when they are in the same online mode. So be careful when you are using the public Wi-Fi not to access any important information, like don't make any transaction using online credit cards. And you have to periodically watch out for your name in the Google and see that like there's nothing written about you and that nobody impersonates you. It's not that you are doing it. There can be. It is very easy to create fake accounts in our name, and like they may create some fake comments, anything only because they want to harm you. It might be for fun. They might be thinking that they might be doing it for fun, but it's not fun anymore. So you have any doubts? Am I clear? You know how to safeguard your footprint? Hello.
Last is, can you hear?
So what did I say now? Tell me at least few points. How to safeguard your digital footprint, your identity, digital identity. Few things. Private settings. Strong password is a good thing, and private settings of the multimedia social accounts. Not just social accounts, that are apps you log into. There are many apps you are logging into and creating accounts, and you give the access to your contact. There's contact and camera and location. Make sure to switch off all these things. You all heard about, right? So tell me what a few points that teacher has told us how to safeguard your identity, digital identity. What are the things you need to do to safeguard your digital identity? These few. Only when you are not in the strong password are not in the private don't have to use public Wi-Fi really having your own debit card, but in time if you are forced and you have need to use the public Wi-Fi, make sure you use only for the very emergency and like content but not accessing the data. I hand over to my Priska and she will tell you.
Good morning, everyone. How's the energy? I don't see much energy. Had your breakfast? Yes. Very low. No energy. Already bored? No, ma'am. Yes. So someone said yes. Okay. You want something interesting? Let's talk about gaming. Anyone interested? Double energy. Double energy from there. Okay. How many of you play online gaming? It's okay. You can raise your hands. No one is judging. Wonderful. There, no one plays online games. How many hours do you play? 1 hour. 1 hour. Someone said 7. Okay. I know you're not going to play now, but I want to ask. What are your online favorites? Fortnite.
Minecraft.
Okay. Alright. I know it's an interesting topic, but let's count off. Okay. Hello. Yes. I know it's an interesting topic, but we're not playing now. One. So, I'll tell you a story. Anyone interested, right? Everyone interested in stories, right? Okay. I'll tell about the story regarding this online gaming only. Okay. So, you all go to your grandparents' home and you keep enjoying, right, with your grandparents and ask their phones as well nowadays, right? Okay. Like this, one of the student went to his grandparents' home and took his grandfather's phone recently, some time back. Okay. During the May summer month, he started playing games. He said he wanted something, and then suddenly he started using the phone with all the games. He downloaded so many online games, like you guys now discussed with several names. He downloaded, he started playing. What all he started doing? He started enjoying. He didn't speak to grandfather, grandmother. He was not enjoying. He was completely into the game. And in online gaming, he started purchase. Through what? Because the grandfather has a bank account in the mobile. He started utilizing the bank account and he started purchasing whatever was coming, he started purchasing. And he kept on playing. After a couple of days, his grandfather got the credit card bill. The bill has come to his mobile with a very good amount. Grandfather was surprised. He did not use any bank account. He did not use any transaction. Suddenly he saw the number was huge, and when he investigated, he understood the amount was getting deducted. He asked his grandson, "What happened? Did you use for anything?" He was initially innocent. He said, "Yes, grandfather, I just used for 30 rupees initially, and that's it. I did not use it." But grandfather was surprised because the bill came more than 30,000. He said he used only 30 rupees. But then grandfather got a bill for more than 30,000. I'm not giving the exact number, but more than 30,000. 10 times higher, right? Surprise. But you used only for 30 rupees, only one transaction. How did he get 30,000? That's because in the back end his phone got hacked. His mobile phone got, because in the app during the purchases he said yes for all the links that he was getting. And that's how in the back end his mobile got hacked and there were transactions going on in the name of the game, in the name of something else, and came for 30,000. So he got affected and grandfather went and spoke to his parents and they sat and said, because of this is the amount. But it isn't just that, 30,000. Grandfather was worried what all he might have got stuck into. Later on they even understood that he was not even concentrating on his studies, not even concentrating, not even going to meet his friends. It's not just that. Okay? So what I'm trying to say is play your games, but then don't make personal health. Okay? What did you understand? You need to be careful while clicking. Playing online games is fine to an extent. Anything to an extent is good. But if there is something coming up, please don't click. Instead, what we can do, we have so many games we can go out and play. We can play badminton, cricket, we can play chess. What all you have, all several board games. You can go to your friend's house and play, right? There you have interaction with your friend, correct? Here you are not having any interaction. You don't know whom you are talking. You don't know whom you are playing with, right? Correct? You get addicted and your health is gone for toss, right? So you play, but then very limited. Try to play outside games, not the online games. You, however possible, try to ensure you have a human interaction. Online is not a human interaction. Just remember this, a small thing you will understand a lot. Okay? Yeah, there are good things, there are not so good things. So we need to understand not so good things are higher compared to the good things. Okay? Yeah. So let me share one more story about this gaming only. Yeah? Okay. So again, parents, one small kid, she was a very bright student. She was topper in the class. And her parents obviously are going to, to her. And she was getting bored one day and she got from someone and she started playing online. She was a bright student. She was getting like A plus or something. And started having those, games, and she was so involved that in the class she was not able to concentrate. And she was not even enjoying with her friends. She was so addicted. She used to sit in her room, not read, not talk to people, not talk to her friends. Just online games. She used to continue because it got so much addicted. Right? After a couple of months, her exams were there, internal exams, and suddenly her grade went from A plus to down to the least possible. And she was not eating properly. She was not having, communication with her parents. She was not even having communication with her friends. Why? What happened? Just because for one game, will it happen? Yes, it is happening. It's not just one game. Because of games that is continuously she has been doing, and she was continuously sitting in front of her sister, she did not realize how much she's losing. Later on, when the parents really sat with her and understood what happened to our kid, then they understood she started feeling depressed also because she was not winning her games in online. They throw you challenges, right? I think many of you know because you all play. They keep throwing you challenges, and if you don't win, obviously you will feel depressed, and that depression took her personally. And she started feeling so much depressed that it created anxiety, it created so many other not so good things to her health, and she was not able to concentrate. If, for example, you are playing cricket, let me ask you this question. If you are playing a badminton or a cricket, will you feel depressed? Anyone? No? No, right? We feel energetic, right? What happens in the online? It is depressing. It is creating a negative vibe. Why you want negative vibe? Instead, you can play cricket and you feel happy. You have 10 friends, 20 friends, two groups are like 22 friends are like, right? So you can get 22 friends instead of losing one online game. Correct? Make sense? Yeah. So that's what. You play games, but play the outdoor games, any board games, rather than online games. Because online games is creating a mental health issue. You're not able to concentrate. Your concentration will lose. You can try yourself. Maybe whoever is playing online games, try for 1 week you play cricket, chess, board game, anything without using online game and start studying or start having interaction. You will see Go play and feel the energy, and you come and tell us how you increase your mental health, well-being, and your concentration. Definitely, this will work. Go and try. Okay? Understood? Everyone there in the backside? Yeah. Anyone can summarize and give me one line what challenge I have given you from the backside? Anyone? What's the challenge we just talked about? Anyone from there? Interested? No? Okay, fine. I think it was interested, not interested, you understood, not interested, but please ensure you understand what you're clicking. Okay? Please ensure we have something here on the board. You can see it yourself if you don't want to listen to us for a minute, but please do read. So ensure whatever mobile phone apps or whatever it is coming, please ensure you connect with your parents to understand, can I use this? Okay, please don't take your own decisions, especially when you're downloading anything. Please take permission. The reason is the message what you see on board, even if you just try to click anything, that's it. Your whatever the system that you're using, it can be a laptop, iPads or mobile phones, everything is gone for toss. Okay, so please ensure you are understanding what is that you're clicking. Okay, but yeah, like I said, let's try to avoid the online and let's go offline. All right. So hope everyone is aware of the why we have bans on the online applications, especially online gaming applications, because it has taken a lot of health, lot of lives also, unfortunate. So that is the reason we want you to be, take the positive side of the mobile phone and utilize it to the best possible. Okay, now let's move on to what are the good side of social impact? Like what are the good sides of the mobile phone? Can anyone summarize? Good signs. I want the good signs if you use mobile phone.
One thing is getting the information from like the information that we share into the future, we just information and knowing about stuff which you don't know, like knowing like what happened in other countries, what are they facing right now presently, and knowing other things, the technology or the technology which are the technology race and space races, like what is happening presently. So all of those other stuff it will be used. But it is all the social media and other stuff which we get for starting and all, but it is that if we use the kids, like being perfect, like spending perfect and all of the other stuff we share in our media. So it will be very helpful for others and for ourselves.
Thank you so much. Hope everyone heard your friend who spoke just now. Anyone from backside, can you tell me what is the good thing of mobile phone? Anyone? What is the good thing or what do you learn from it? Because you all raise your hands, right? That you use your mobile phone, you use for online gaming. Can anyone tell me what is the good thing? Come on, you all use mobile phone, you use only for online gaming. Come on, let's go. That's the spirit, pick up.
Communication, entertainment, and you can learn anything from Google, Wikipedia, and other stuff. You can also play games obviously. Camera. Like basically you have you can basically take anything with you always have phone in your hand.
Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Correct. So there are good things, there are some not so good things also. Can we just have your quick attention to understand what are not so good things? Okay, good things we all know we can use for learning. During the COVID times, we all utilize the mobile phones and the technology to read, to learn, to understand, to have your classes. Correct? So the good things are to learn. There is a good thing that you can utilize, understand the new technology, understand what are the benefits of it, how you can do your new ways of studying. But not so good things are very more important because if you get addicted, you get addicted to phones. Okay? Let's say you are on your Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, etc. for more than some good time. What happens? You get just addicted. Anyone heard of the word nomophobia? Anyone? No? Sorry? Okay, what did you hear?
That people are addicted mind, that people are addicted for addicted, addicted mind for working hard. Like it's time for the doing starting and study well for exam and because of the exam what charge. So a lot of and the kind of that and if you have more money working, so then it is better to your mind.
Thank you.
Students, sorry to interrupt. Are we grade 1 students over here? That the teachers have to monitor? Or you know everything about cybercrime? The resource person over here are for your benefits. Thank you.
Okay, I'm sure some of you couldn't hear what your friend said. She said rightly, nomophobia. What it is, meaning no mobile phobia. You start feeling, when you start feeling, oh, something has come out to my phone, there is a notification, I have to use mobile, I can't be without phone while eating, sleeping, studying, nothing. Like you're so much addicted to your mobile, that's nomophobia. When you can't even sit for 10 minutes without your phone, that's this. This is affecting your health, mental health, being your concentration. You start having so much of depression, you start feeling lonely, you start feeling, you don't want to do anything, just be on the phone. Is it helping? No. It's not helping, right? If anything that is helping is not affecting your mental health being. Anything that is not helping you, which is nomophobia, the kind of phobias that you're getting. Okay? This is something, a habit. Understand it's a habit that we are creating ourselves. Right? So we need to ensure we utilize the mobile phones as less as possible and utilize for your education or for anything that is useful. Please ensure you even tell your friends, parents, anyone, whoever is so much of educated, tell them why you want to use so much phone. Why can't we sit and learn something new from you? Okay? Share your new learnings each other. Alright? Okay, we'll talk about detox. Okay? Yeah, Prashanti will cover the detox, how to get away from the mobile phone on few tips. Right? As Sir rightly mentioned, we are here to create awareness on the cyber crimes also. Most of you use the smartphones. Using the smartphones, you are benefiting a lot, but
It's giving chance for many fraudsters to use it in a wrong way. You may not be, I don't know if you are using your smartphone to do shopping and all and have the bank accounts linked in. But the basic thing I tell you, I like to carry the message to your home, to your parents is, when you see any message which comes with a link saying that click this for information, please don't click on any links. They can be malicious which can attack on your phone and do the data theft, and they create a remote access. The applications will access your phone and they get hold of your contacts, bank account information, password, whatever stored in the phone. It's like they accessing your phone from their place. Please don't click on the links. They send the links in the name of major companies like you can from Amazon, D-Mart, SBI Bank, name it. They are creating the fake links. See, you may be thinking that because my parents have an SBI account, they might have got something legitimate. But no, before you click on it, you are using your parents' phones, or you yourselves are getting the messages. Please don't click on the links. Any message or don't answer any unknown calls. Make sure that you give the phone to your parents and don't give any information on them. Nowadays we have made two major crimes happening. It is like FedEx crime and the trial crimes. They say that there is a parcel in the name of you or your parents, somebody else, and they transfer the call to a Skype call. It may not happen with you because you don't have the phone in your name or you will be using your parents. Make sure that no police person calls you online and tries to arrest anyone online. If any fraud happens, they come in person. And if you haven't done anything, you don't have to be afraid of any person, how much ever they frightens you. You just have to disconnect the call. Whether it is you or your friend, your family members, please let them know that don't be afraid of something you have not committed. And the police are there, they come and arrest you in person, but they don't call online, make a Skype call or ask for any online transaction to verify your innocence. You don't have to verify them through phone. The other thing is trial calls. The trial, trial, and you get them saying that there are many mobile numbers registered under your Aadhaar card and they are being used for not illegal activities. So you don't have to trust those calls also. These are all because our information, personal information is being revealed everywhere. Whenever we go shopping, they ask for your phone number. You don't have to give your phone number anyway. It's not mandatory for us to give our phone number even if you do shopping or not. Don't fill the forms from any unknown people wherever you go. Don't have to give them any information. You go to a restaurant and they ask for your phone number, details, email ID in the name of feedback. Please don't do that. You might be thinking that that's a big hotel or a big restaurant. What will they do? There is a lot of sale. They keep selling the information. Data theft. There is a lot of data theft. Make sure that you are not revealing your personal information anyway, unless and until it is necessary. If you feel that is needed, you can give them in the school. And you can give them like if you are going somewhere with your family, make sure you tell your parents if you have done anything. If you are coming, friend or like you have experienced anything, please let your parents know. If you are not feeling that you cannot talk to your teachers, you can talk to your teachers, close friends, please share the information and don't keep the information for yourself and don't be frightened of anything if something happens to you online or offline. Please share the things. You can come to the police anytime, it's safe. We just want to pass the information that it's not safe everywhere. Be cautious if you are doing online and doing shopping. And regarding detox, like it's not phobia, but if you are using it for more than a long time and if you are not able to. There are many people who get very get angry, anxiety if their mobile phone is switched off. If it is out of charge and it will be switched off. It's just normal, but you don't have to be like, because you have used, everyone, me or me, because we are using the phone for so long, if you don't have, you feel something is missing from us. So there are few steps, few things which you need to do. Make sure that you switch off all the notifications. You might be something, you might be reading and you hear a beep sound. Then you feel like the phone in your hand. please make sure that you switch off all the notifications, whether it is a message or a WhatsApp or mail, you can switch off the notifications. And you have been, the students should be having a mail ID, which like you can have a one mail ID which you contact with your school. Don't have many mail IDs. You can delete, you can discard, you can sign out from the mail IDs. And you'll be having many apps installed in your phone. Maybe at that time that was a need and you might have installed. So delete all the unwanted apps. The more apps you have, the more content goes onto the phone. So make sure you deleted all the unwanted apps which are not used to anymore and which you don't need. Okay? And like you need to settings. I already told about the privacy settings and to limit. And you can have a screen time. Make sure that you make a screen time out. You can set the screen time on your phones and after if you cross the time, it will be switched off automatically, screen time. And there are many things which you can explore which is not online. Make a hobby. Go play with someone. Read books. Which you have like reading is a very good hobby which gives a lot of peace. Go out and play with your friends. There are many things available now to explore. You have many hobbies you can explore. It's like music, art, education, anything, sports, anything. And make sure that there are many places which you don't have to need to carry your phone. Don't carry your phone when you're having your food. Maybe it is a lunch, dinner or anything. Make it that it's a family time or a time if you don't watch your phone. And no phone in your bedroom. Like no phone when you are sleeping. It gives lots of disturbance. Make sure that you keep the phone away when you're sleeping, when you're having food, when you're having your family time. This way at least you can minimize the usage of your phone. When you're reading, when it is for your school work on, you have to. And I do say that have an entertainment like playing with the phone for some time is also fun. Okay. Nowadays like you're watching movies, everything on phone. That is also fine. But make sure you limit to few hours a week for the entertainment. Education anyhow you need to carry. So I think you have clear like how to, at least I think some of you will use these tips and reduce the phone time you are using. I will Durga.
Okay, two more important topics and then we are good. Okay, one very important topic is cyberbullying. Hope you all are aware of the cyberbullying, right? So let's search hope in the first case or first story what happened recently. They have impersonated someone's profile and they have data obscene things, right? So that is a cyberbullying as well. So please ensure, you are not giving a chance to the cyberbully. Okay, what happens because of that? If you are encouraging even your friends, let's say for example you want to make fun of someone and you and your friend utilize and try to make fun of someone through the portals, through any of your social media, that really impacts the other person. Please understand, you are doing, you're having along with your friend to do is also a very big mistake or a very big crime. So please ensure you are not going for these kind of situations. If you see some of your friends are feeling low, if you see some of your friends are not talking to you, please go and ask what happened. If not, take the help of your respective teachers or your parents to tell them that my friend is not talking or feeling low. Please ensure you are spending so many hours in the school, correct? So please, your teachers are your best friends. Go and talk to them. If even someone is trying to post some messages that are not friendly, that are not good, that are negative, try to speak with your teachers. Please ensure you are raising. Do not. The very important thing I would like to tell every one of you, do not hold it to yourself. If you see someone is trying to bully you, please ensure you are raising it immediately so the other person understand. Otherwise, this will create a very negative impact in your minds. You can't concentrate on your studies, you can't concentrate on anything. You will be always frightened, you will be always having that depression mode. Okay, we don't want all this. Active, do all good things, do all fun things, good fun things. Correct? So please ensure you have, or if you have seen anything, you raise it immediately. Okay? The one best thing I will say is please raise it. Raising is very, very important. Okay? Alright, we talked about how to report these things as well. Please ensure you make a very good note of this. Please inform to your parents also because they also need to know about this. Alright? So we'll cover the reporting part.
What is the police number generally? 100. Okay. If there is a cyber crime take place, which number do you dial? 1930. Okay. So 1930 is a 24/7 accepts complaints. And they accept complaints in 16 languages, Indian languages, including English. Okay, so please ask your parents to save this number 1930. And most important, before you dial 1930, you should keep all the evidence in handy. Okay, maybe what are the screenshots where the crime has happened, keep it in a Word file or some picture document so that while you talk to the 1930, you should be supposed to give exact details of all these things. By giving accurate information, there are multiple benefits. Number one, for example, if somebody has lost money, if you are able to log in the complaint within 30 minutes, the money will be withheld by the bank. For example, one of the known person lost some 1 lakh rupees at 10 o'clock in the morning. If he is able to lodge a complaint by 10:30, 10:45, the concerned bank account where the money has been transferred, that will be, they freeze the account. You know what is freezing of account? They stop all the transactions. Nobody can withdraw the money, nobody can deposit the money in the bank. So that's what happens in the bank account. Okay? And not only that, any other instances, police will have higher chance of reacting faster. The more you delay, there are less chances of recovery of the last amount. Okay, so which number do you dial? 1930. Okay, and once you report the crime on 1930, immediately you get a acknowledgement number on your mobile, and within 48 hours you will get another message asking you to go to the nearest police station with the acknowledgement number. Okay? And of course, you can also lodge a complaint by using this website. In the website, you go to our xcsc.in website name, also it will give you all the steps how to log in a complaint on cybercrime. Okay. And before we end this, I would like to know what are the questions you have. What are the questions from your side? Have you come across any cyberbullying incidents? Have you faced any issues? No? Have you faced any? Are you party to it? You will not come across any cases, cyberbullying cases? So what is this cyberbullying? First, let me understand from you what do you mean by cyberbullying? What is cyberbullying? So I want to hear from you what is called cyberbullying. I'm sure you must have gone to some sessions earlier, correct? So what is called cyberbullying?
When you bully someone online.
When you bully someone on the line. Okay, give some examples. Give some example.
One line.
Give some example.
Like if you
Yeah.
Message someone something rude, but tell them like for example, if I go to someone and I say that you are yeah.
Okay. Please understand.
Thank you.
Any statement which you make, which will make the other person uncomfortable, is considered as cyberbullying. Okay? To you, a statement what you make may be intent to make fun of him. But if the other person who received your comment, if that person is upset about your statement, that is considered cyberbullying. It need not be, what you feel is fun. It could be damaging to the other person. Okay? Okay. For example, somebody is very lean and tall. You make some comment about it. For you it is fun. Okay? But the other person, it creates a lot of feelings to the other person. Okay? Hence, any comment about the way the person looks, you describe in a wrong way. If it hurts the other person, that is called cyberbullying. So, be very careful when you make any comment about anyone which hurts the other person. That's a simple definition. Okay? Okay, so if you have any questions from other side, we are not seeing any questions from this side. So what? You have any questions to ask from your side?
Please ask questions. It's an interactive session. You might have some questions. Please raise them. We can try to clarify as much as possible. Everyone is clear? If you don't have questions, either you understood or you didn't understand. Either of them you have happened.
So, according to you, what is not cyberbullying? Example, I make a comment about the topic. What's the name? Little action. Okay. If a comment here is wearing a big spectacles, is it considered cyberbullying or no? Be clear. I make a comment saying that okay, he has 4 eyes. Is it considered as cyberbullying or not? It is. It is considered cyberbullying because if the person offended, okay, that is considered cyberbullying. But anything bullying, that's wrong. Any statement you make offensive for the other person, it is considered as cyberbullying. So you can't talk about skin of the body, you can't talk about the person, how the person look like, okay, his hairstyle, anything for that matter. These are hurt. Any comment you make online which hurts other person is called cyberbullying. So why I am giving the examples to you is you should be doubly careful while you make any comment against anyone on social media. Not on social media, you can make any positive comment, that's fine. But anything discouraging comment can attract unnecessary legal implications to you and your parents. Because they're still kids, you are minors, so the most impact will be your parents, not you.
Any more questions? No? All good?
Okay, thank you for your time.
Yeah, good morning, Matthew. Thank you. Thanks for that. Well, I'd like to thank Mr. Rajit and his team for sharing the details about the cyberbullying and all those things. One question. How many of you have shared your passwords with your friends? I know there are cases. Right? Many of the times, when the incident comes to us, right? It comes at a stage where it cannot be resolved. Okay? So there are cases where you being aware have shared a password with your friends, and that's about misuse. Right? Your school password is your responsibility. You need to keep it with. They share the information for you. Right? It's for you to make sure how you are going to use it. All this information is available everywhere. Right? Whatever is spoke, there. But how we use it. Right? And because it's not that cyberbullying will get over or cyber crime will get over in next couple of days. It will increase. Right? Now with the AI coming in, you will have more challenges. So do not think whatever knowledge we have right now is foolproof. It becomes more and more challenging in the coming days. So thank you, Mr. Rajan and his team, for taking up time for today's session. Can you give a round of applause?